Hey everybody, this is Ernie, and this is a quick fix for people who are checking their truck or their car or whatever, and you're getting lousy gas mileage or you're getting some kind of a missing going on. It's not quite taking off the way you want it to, and you've already changed your plugs and your plug wires and your coils, and you changed practically everything else. Now it's time to get down and dirty with the nitty gritty here and change your oxygen sensor. There's two of them on most cars, on all cars, what am I saying? And what you do is you unplug your negative battery cable to your car or truck, and you go out and you find the right oxygen sensor. This one's a Bosch, and this one's for my old 1998 truck. This is a 4-cylinder Toyota, and the oxygen sensor is not near the motor. Okay, it's next to the catalytic converter. So I'm going to have to go underneath the truck and go find it, and it's pretty easy to find. You can't miss it. And what you do is you go get yourself some WD-40 or some kind of a spray to loosen up nuts and things. I only have WD-40, so I have to use that around the two bolts that hold the oxygen sensor onto the pipe of the exhaust. And what this thing does, it sends information to your computer telling it to either reduce or increase the gas going to your fuel injectors. And this is practically, like I said, this is your last straw when it comes to tuning up your car or your truck after you've done what I said, change the plugs, the plug wires, the coils, and even changing the this little other thing, the this map sensor, MAF right here, this map sensor. This map sensor is right there. The map sensor. It's connected to the air cleaner, and that also sends a message to your computer about how much fuel it's going to your fuel injectors. But I've already changed that, and I changed everything else. So let me go underneath the truck and take the bolts out and replace this thing. It comes with a cable too. And it comes with a little, it comes with a gasket too. I think I dropped it somewhere. All right, I'll be back.
A few moments later.
All right, here's part two. All those people on YouTube telling you it's only going to take you 5 minutes, they're full of shit. What you got to do is get a jack and jack up your truck or your car a little bit. Put a jack stand on it so it won't crush you, and then you could proceed to take off the oxygen sensor. I use a block of wood for the back tire, so in case the jack moves, it's not going to come down and crush me. Okay. Anyway, plus I bring a light too. So anyway, that's part two. Don't believe everything you see on YouTube. Be careful, be safe. All right, I'll be back.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm underneath my car, and I'm going to show you. This is the outboard oxygen center. Okay, this is the oxygen oxygen meter, and this one is the outboard because it's after the catalytic converter. Here's the catalytic converter right here. You can see that right there. So this is the outboard one. This is not the one you're going to be changing, okay? It looks like the one you would be changing, but this is the outboard one. Basically, most of the problems occur with the inboard oxygen sensor, and that's the one that's ahead of this thing here, I'm going to take a picture of that and I'll show it to you. Okay, so there's an inboard and there's an outboard. This is the outboard one. This is the easier one to get to, though. All right, I'll be back.
A few moments later.
Hey, we're back, and it never really, never amazes me how effed up things are when you're trying to change something. This is the oxygen sensor. It's right before the catalytic converter on this Toyota. Anyway, it's a 12 millimeter bolt, and the sensor is connected to the, I don't know if you can see it, it's connected to this thing here that you have to unplug. And the new sensor comes with one of these little dongles, so you don't have to worry about it too much. But spray some WD-40 or some kind of penetrant on the bolts. Oh yeah. Bottom line, make sure your truck or your car is cool. You don't want to do this when it's all hot and everything. It's going to burn your fingers. So anyway, I'm going to spray with WD. You don't need to see that. And I'm going to remove it and replace it and show you what it looks like. All right, I'll be back.
A few moments later.
All right, so here's the female end underneath the car. And see that slot? I got two hands. See the slot right here? Right to the left of it? Yeah, put a screwdriver in there and then pull it. I mean, not pull it, but kind of like move it around a little bit, and then it'll pop right off. Don't just yank on this motherfucker, because you'll end up breaking the connector. So right about here, right there, where that little slot is, right there, stick a flat screwdriver in there, and it'll pop right off. But anyway, that's a quick tip. They don't ever tell you that when there are other people on YouTube, when you have to remove this connector. They never tell you, but go to Ernie. He'll tell you. Put a like on it on my video. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, you don't need to watch me do this. I'm going to put the new one back into this chamber here. Put the new gasket on. Put the 12 millimeter wrench. Tighten it up a little bit. Don't tighten it too tight, but tighten it enough so it's on there well. And I'm gonna connect the male to this female end, and that'll be it. I don't have to really show it. I'll show it to you what it looks like. All right. Okay. I'm so tired. I don't know what to do. Okay. So here's the female connector. Here's the male one connected to the oxygen sensor. Okay, let me get my flashlight here. It's really hard. I'm on my back. It's hard to do. Okay, so you see this part here? That's the part where you put your screwdriver in to wedge it out. And here is the wedge right here. It's only on one side of this thing. See, there's two lines here. On the other side, is a little wedge here. Well, that wedge part goes onto this part here. So I can't do it with one hand. But anyway, basically, I'm going from here to that side like that. I'm going to put it in. Anyway, I'll be back and I'll show you what it looks like.
A few moments later.
All right, we completed the project. Replace the oxygen sensor O2S. And that's the front oxygen sensor before the catalytic converter. So that was a pain in the ass. This Bosch sensor was $60 at AutoZone. Then, unfortunately for me, I had to buy a wrench. I didn't have a 12 millimeter, and a 12 millimeter socket wasn't going to fit in that little area, so I had to go out and buy some $10, cheapy wrenches. They're not too bad. They're Pittsburgh from Harbor Freight. Anyway, that's about it, and that's $60 plus 10, $70. You could get this project done for underneath $100 if you could. And this is the old sensor here, and it was a pain in the ass to get this thing off, but I showed you how to do it. Anyway, have a great week and take it easy. Bye-bye.